So the month of May in 2025 has legitimately probably been my best years ever as a content creator, and here's why. Hey guys, my name is Jacky Wongers and welcome to my channel. If you guys have not seen my face before, I am a small content creator who has been making videos for a very long time. I've been making videos probably since I was in 8th grade, so when you're in 8th grade, you're around what, 13, 14, 15? I've been making videos for almost 10 years as I'm almost 24. And for the very first time in my life, I went viral. In the past, of course, I went semi-viral on TikTok as I've had the videos go over a couple thousand, maybe even close to over, 100K. And, we kind of tried to capitalize from TikTok, but for the first time in my life, we went over 1 million views. With that being said, this is my story on my first 1 million views ever. So looking at my phone so we can get this story started, this all started on April 29th, 2025 when I posted this video. This on my TikTok, I did not expect it to blow up, right? And basically, I just thought it was going to be another video that could go over a couple thousand views, as that's kind of been my normal range around TikTok. On TikTok, I've had around 20-something thousand followers for a very long time since I blew up back in the day with my ex. That's a story for a different day. But I've always been around 20-ish K followers, with my views averaging anywhere from 100 to 1,000 if I'm lucky. And if it's a good day, it'll go over 10,000. So when I first posted this video, I wasn't expecting much. A couple of days later, I don't know the specific dates exactly, but it started to blow up on TikTok. That video went viral on TikTok as it went over 100K, and I think it settled around 300K, and that's kind of when it died down, right? So when I saw that it went viral, I wanted to kind of be more consistent on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and even the Snapchat Story Spotlight. So going into the month of May of 2025, I said screw it, because I was already posting daily on TikTok. So I said I might as well post daily on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and even Snapchat Spotlight. So exactly on May 1st, I decided to post that exact same video that you guys saw on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Snapchat Spotlight. When I posted it, I really didn't think much would happen, because just giving a brief history on those 3 platforms, we're gonna start off with Snapchat because that's the one I really don't get much views on, but I just do it because I have it, might as well post content there. YouTube Shorts can vary from 100 to 1,000. 1,000 will be good, 100 will be average. Yeah, so that's kind of what I expected. And then lastly, Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels, I don't expect anything from, because I mean, at that time I had 400 followers. I've been posting over 200 posts on Instagram Reels, and a good Instagram Reel for me would probably be, if I'm lucky, 10K would be like the max I would normally get. But if I'm lucky, I'll take a couple hundred to 1,000, right? So basically my range has always been anywhere from 100 to 1,000 on all platforms. This is where everything kind of went crazy. So after posting the video on Instagram, after one full day, the whole day of May 1st, it was the normal range from 100 to 1,000, and I thought that was the end of it. But then on May 2nd, on that Friday, 2025, it was at 101,000 views. When I saw that, I was blown out of my mind, and I was just thankful because 100,000 people had saw my face. That's a lot more than what I normally get on Instagram, and that's kind of my mindset. I was shocked, but I thought that would be like the end, because sometimes it gets to a ending point where it stops gaining views and traction, and I thought that's where that point was. But no, it kept going. My Instagram page was growing because on May 1st, it was at 400 followers. And then on May 3rd, on Saturday, 2025, May 3rd, 2025, it was at over 1,000 followers. So I grew 600 followers within those 3 days. Not only that, on May 3rd, 2025, that's when I hit 1 million views on Instagram. I hit 1 million views basically around 12:44 a.m. and yeah, it was crazy. I was in shock as I was not expecting it, and especially of all platforms, Instagram to be my first platform where I go over 1 million views. I was shocked. I was out of words. I was just so surreal. And this is kind of where the story gets a little bit deep, because The reason why I was just at a loss of words was because I am not even gonna lie to you, at the end of April going into the beginning of May, I have had serious doubts about myself as a content creator. As I stated previously in this video, I've been making content for a very, very long time, since I was, 13, 14, 15, and I'm 24 now, and I haven't been growing at the rate I want to. And I got into a negative headspace as this past year, the beginning of this year, I quit my job to pursue content creating, and at the end of April, I thought maybe I'm not good enough to be a content creator. So I am not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat with you guys. I was in my head and I was ready to hang it up. I was ready to retire, sell my equipment, and go work a 9 to 5 because I felt like that was my next option, my next step. I genuinely believe that content creating was not for me. I don't want to make this a sad story or anything, but I was definitely in a place of self-doubt and just having a sense of not belonging. But that quickly changed with this one video. I'll go into more detail about that later, but yes, back to the numbers. So on that same day, on May 3rd, 2025, it had reached over 100,000 likes, as well as hitting 1 million views. It's like, I thought that would be the end of the story, but the views on Instagram just kept going, right? And then all of a sudden, it hit 5 million. At this current moment, at this time I'm filming this video, the video on Instagram Reels is at 8.1 million views. And currently my Instagram page is over 5,000 followers. So from the beginning of May 1st, I was at 400 followers, and this current moment, which is May 8th, 2025, my Instagram is at 5,000 views. I've gained over 4,000 followers in the span of a week. Crazy for me. That's not where the story ends though. The story does not end there, because y'all remember how I said I posted this video on TikTok first? This is where the story continues. So basically around May 6th or 7th, I don't know the exact time, but I realized the video on TikTok was getting more views and getting more traction, because I told you guys that it kind of capped out around the 300K mark, but it continued to grow all of a sudden throughout probably around May 6th and May 7th. And basically, earlier today, on May 8th, 2025, around 4:27 a.m. is when my TikTok had hit 1 million views. So this is my first time ever hitting 1 million views on TikTok, as I've capped that at around 500K, but this is the first time that I've hit over 1 million views on TikTok. So not only did I get over 1 million views on Instagram, I got 1 million views on TikTok. So that was very crazy to me, as that's something I did not expect, because I thought my video had capped out. So we're gonna have a quick little full circle moment, as early in this video, I stated that my dream was to become a successful content creator. Growing up, my dream was to become a successful YouTuber, but then that extended to be a content creator, as there's so many different platforms that I could make content for. But as I stated, I've been making content since I was around 14, and back then, becoming a successful content creator wasn't really a dream that a lot of kids wanted. Back then, not a lot of people knew you could make money from social media, and in hindsight, I myself was embarrassed to say that that was my dream. I was very embarrassed, and I think that's where my self-doubt came in, as I was embarrassed of no one's gonna respect me for saying that this is my dream. And I think that's why I was very hard on myself, on like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not gonna make it as a content creator because I'm not good enough. I think that is where that stigma has started. But I had to sit here and reflect on why I wanted to become a content creator to begin with. The reason why I started making content is because I've always been inspired by Ryan Higa, and I've always just enjoyed making videos, as it's always been fun for me, and it's always been my dream to just be able to entertain people. Not only that, I've always wanted to be an inspiration, as well as to spread positivity and just make people laugh and smile, as I've seen a lot of negativity and sadness in the world, and I just want to be a bright spot for some people. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the main reason on why I want to become a successful content creator. So as I stated, at the end of April, I was having more doubts than I've ever had. I quit my job earlier this year to pursue my dream to become a content creator, and it wasn't going anywhere. But I never thought I would sit here and say it really does just take one video to blow up and then that just changes everything. I don't want to say that because I feel like that's cliche, but that one video that blew up legitimately, I'm not going to say changed my life, but has had changed my outcome on how I view things. Because of this video, I want to be a lot more optimistic, as I've realized I've been a very negative Nancy. I've been very non-optimistic. I've been very like sad, if that makes sense. Now I want to be more optimistic about the opportunities that I can have from this video. The only reason I mentioned that is because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys to quit your jobs to pursue content. No, I'm trying to sit here and just try to inspire you guys that everything that you want to achieve in life is going to be able to be achieved, but it's gonna come with hard work and a lot of dedication. I hope this kind of inspires people, and I hope I give you guys an open transparency on what it's really like to become a content creator, because I feel like nowadays a lot of people sugarcoat it. A lot of people don't tell you the harsh reality of it, right? You can make all these videos. There's people who are more talented than me, who make better videos than me, who don't get the recognition that they deserve. But if it's really your dream, this is something you have to fight for. The one thing that people forget about in life is the fact that nothing is handed to you. Nothing is given to you. You have to fight, work, and earn everything. So the 3 sayings that I want to leave you guys with, which are the sayings that I kind of live by, and these were the sayings from an old YouTube that I used to watch, David Parody. I don't watch him no more, don't know what's been happening with him, but these are 3 of the things that he used to say. Stay humble, stay focused, stay hungry. Those are 3 models that you should take in your life and grow. No matter what field you want to be in, no matter what your dream is, follow your dream, because anything can be achieved as long as you stay humble, stay focused, and stay hungry. I know I rambled a lot throughout this video, but I hope you guys understood the message that I am trying to put out. But with that being said though, 1 million views on multiple platforms, crazy y'all, we made it. But with that being said though, I really do appreciate you guys for me hitting my first million. Stay tuned for more content, as I do plan on uploading a lot more content on all platforms, on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I plan on just making a lot of content on all my platforms. With that being said though, that is going to be all I have for you guys in today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, share, and your boy is out.